Because I don't want to get punched in the face.
You're like, I'm almost willing to pay to not get punched.
Yeah. I'll pay you $1,000 to not punch me. Welcome to apartment 103. Come on in and make yourself at home.
Yeah, grab a slice of pizza. Just don't smack too loud, all right?
Please. Don't be nasty.
Yeah. I used to smack bad, bro. Till
Yeah?
I got smacked. And then I'd smack just to get, to dodge and weed those smacks. But yeah.
But you learned.
Yeah, I learned when to choose to smack. Sometimes I wasn't even smacking. They still say I was smacking. I was like, bro, I'm just eating, man. I'm just loud when I'm eating. I'm like, dang, bro, can't even munch out here, dog. My mom hates the smacking. Yeah,
We'll get back to your mom, actually. But yeah, welcome.
Hey, you talk about my mama?
I am your host, Alfredo, with my boy
Hector.
And we got a nice little episode right here. We got it wrapped up, ready to go. Ding, ding. Order number 3 or order number 9, because it's episode 9.
Oh, yeah. That's right. We almost into the double digits.
Almost there.
Yeah, man, I can't wait.
But like all episodes, we're going to kick it off with Let's Get Deep Friends Edition.
Yes, so this is a card game.
Yep. And
there's 3 levels to it. Icebreaker, deep, and deeper. And so this is a way to kind of get the conversation going. Some are really good questions, and some are kind of And it's really all depending on if you've experienced whatever the question is asking.
It's also interesting because we're best friends. We've been best friends for 12 years.
Since birth.
12. We're 12 years old. So actually it's been about 14 years.
Yeah.
About 14 years we've been best friends, and some of these questions are just things we never talk about.
Yeah, and I think sometimes it's just the fact that we don't really think about like what to ask each other. It's whatever comes up and we talk
naturally.
about it. Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's it. It's not like I'm actually trying. It's weird. I've never actually tried to like get to know you on an even deeper and
like we just know each other.
Yeah. We know each other. We know we cool. It doesn't really matter about the past.
Yeah.
But it is interesting to have those conversations. Yeah.
All right. We're going to kick it off with the icebreaker, level 1. Oh, this is an easy one right here.
Oh, yeah.
Do you prefer to text, call, or video chat?
Oh, dang. Hold on.
Got
Speaking
the
of that.
Sports Center?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The Celtic Wizards game was delayed.
I don't even watch sports.
I said I was trying to get into it.
Okay.
Remember
Somebody's playing right now.
Yeah.
The LA Rams are playing right now.
Oh, yeah? Nice. Well, I'm only really trying to follow Chiefs, KC Sporting, or Sporting KC, and then the Royals. Yeah. I'm just trying to get into watching at least the hometown people, and then once I'm starting into that, maybe I'll venture out a little bit and just kind of watch watch everybody as a whole type deal. But
one of the things I love about football is like having it as background noise. Like even if the Chiefs play on Monday or they play on Thursday, if somebody's playing on Sunday and I'm pulling that game up, and I'll be like editing the podcast or something.
Cooking your food.
Yeah, cooking my food. Especially, I love cooking during Sunday Night Football because I'll just be looking over when something cool happens. But yeah,
the announcers are like, "Oh my goodness!"
Yeah,
and you're like,
"What happened?" Chicken all burnt. Yeah, because football, I think I think most sports actually are good for background noise.
Yeah, except for probably golf. It's just too
it's
too slow paced. And it's more of a technique type.
It's hardly noise.
Yeah. It's got the golf clap. They're known for the very soft, gentle stuff. Anyway,
it's louder when they hit the ball than when they clap.
Yeah, or they cheer because they get really close to the hole.
Yeah.
So, but back to the question. I actually prefer.
I think it depends
who it is.
Most people, I'd prefer to text.
Yeah, but that's because I don't really want to drag out a whole conversation with them and stuff like that because it's like a 5-minute conversation.
Yeah.
And I don't need an answer like immediately. So that's kind of done. But
we usually talk on the phone.
Yeah. So you're my best friend. I prefer to call you.
Yeah.
Than text you. And we talk a lot. We talk about a lot. We got a lot to say. So through text, it's like, and I think our texting is dry.
Yeah.
Like there's no like, hey bro, a lot of emojis. You know,
we do get down to business. It's just this and that's it.
Because all the friendly stuff is happening on the phone call.
Yeah, like if you gotta say something more than 2 sentences, like I'm just call you, bro.
Yeah, and I'll text you and then I'll call you. And I'm like, you know what?
The other day, yeah.
But with like my brothers and like some of my family, who I don't see a lot, I prefer to video chat them.
I can see that. I've never been a big fan of video chatting anybody. It's just not. It's not really my vibe. Like I got people in my life who will like off rip just video chat, and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, fam? I got my brother video chatting me while he's driving. I'm like, bro, you ain't even looking at the video. This could have been a regular call.
Yeah. And video chat takes a lot of like signal too, because like if you're not with good signal, you got those glitches and stuff. So like I like being in a stable location, but like with my mom and stuff, I'll video chat her while I'm driving so she can see me, because I know like me and her, we don't see each other, so it's like I know my mom wants to see me, and this is as best as we can do. Yeah, you know, and like my brothers who are out of state, video chat because we don't see each other either.
That makes sense.
So yeah, that's kind of why I choose that for them, but like for us, I see you once a week now, once every other week or whatever. So. And plus, we talk a lot.
Yeah,
I can't be video chatting you
at work. I was worried that we were gonna minimize our talking for the podcast, but we've been talking just as much, and we still talk on the podcast though. So it still works.
Yeah. So it's just, I feel like there's just so much stuff that goes on in life in general.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
okay, but
strangers I'm texting.
If you had to pick one for the rest of your life, text, call, or video chat.
The rest of my life?
Yeah. Like you can only do one of these. I'm thinking too.
Yeah, dude, because that's like now I can't like be on the phone with someone I care about, or like you know, have a phone call.
But you also gotta call. Like if you pick call, you gotta call everybody.
Yeah, I'm like,
I think I'm choosing call, but I'm not talking to most people.
Like that, like you cutting the line now. Like if we just texted like very, seldomly.
Yeah.
Bye. Delete your number.
I might answer a call or two, but like if you call me and you ain't talking about nothing, nah, man.
Like bro, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I gotta end that real quick. But
video chatting for every call is crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm not choosing video chatting, but I'm thinking texting. Like you get pictures, you can experience other things,
voice memos.
Yeah, like you can get all that kind of stuff.
That's true.
Like,
you
can walkie-talkie it almost with
Yeah.
Nowadays, right? But yeah, I think I still would go with call just for those certain people that I do like to talk to.
Yeah. All right, let's get deep.
All right. Next question. How much money would it take for you to allow someone to punch you in the face?
How much money
would it take for you to allow somebody else to punch you in the face?
Who is this someone? Does it matter?
They're not a fighter. You're not like...
Okay. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It wouldn't take much.
Just an average person. Like say it's your friend. Say it was me. I'm punching you. I'm decking you straight in your face.
Honestly, it wouldn't take much.
Nah? How much you saying?
So it's obviously got to be enough for me to want to take the punch. But
right.
I'm talking a solid $1,000. I'll take a punch for a G.
That's a lot.
No, well, it's a lot considering, but like most questions would be like, in the millions or like the 100,000s. Like, I'll take a punch, no questions asked, for $1,000.
Oh. I was thinking like $20, bro.
Okay, yeah. I'm not taking it for $20.
Yeah, no.
I'm not. If I have to sit there and take the punch and not react, well, like I can react like it hurts, right? But I can't hit the person back. It's gonna take $500. Final offer.
That's still a lot. I feel like honestly, I feel like people hit each other for less. A lot of
they
less.
do, but
you specifically.
I'm not. I'm not getting punched in the face for nothing. But I'm not getting crazy with them.
$20, baby.
You crazy, bro.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I fought people for nothing.
No, I agree.
Not like just friendly fighting, you know.
Oh, okay,
like,
I see. Yeah.
Like we threw body shots. We didn't get punched in the face. I think getting punched in the face is like this. I'm assuming we're doing no gloves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it's bare fisted.
Yeah.
So I might have to up that $20 now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And then because as an adult,
I say $50 though. I'm still not even.
No, you gotta hear me out, bro. Because as an adult, I'm not in a position where I want to get punched. I'm not in a position where I even care. Like I even want to escalate anything to where exchanging fists. I'm cool if I never get punched in the face in my life again.
Well, I think a lot of people would be okay with never getting punched in the
face.
Right.
So if you're coming to me and saying how much money to punch you in the face, it's gonna be a good grip. Because I don't want to get punched in the face.
You're like, I'm almost willing to pay to not get punched.
Yeah. I'll pay you $1,000 to not punch me.
That's bad. Okay.
Damn, all right.
I'm swinging on you right after this podcast, my boy. Unless I see $1,000 in my account, I'm hitting you, bro.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get punched. But $500? All right, man, sure.
Like that's a couple of bills.
Yeah, like that hurt you as much as it hurt me.
Yeah.
It hurt your pockets. That hurt my face. We can move on.
Yeah, honestly,
I think you need
I might have to reevaluate my priorities.
Maybe 100. I think 100 would be good for you.
Yeah.
I would.
He's like, nah, it's gotta be 500 or more.
Yeah.
There's nothing less than 500.
Yeah, exactly. That's my line. Because I'm cool. Like, if he's like, nah, it's too much, I'm like, okay, don't punch me in the face then.
That's the whole point. It's a deterrent. Like, if you're really willing to hit me for $500,
it's going to cost.
I'm taking that $500. It's
going to cost you, bro.
And I'll take that punch, too.
Yeah.
But if you ain't willing to hit me for $500 because it's too much, it's too much to just get hit in the face. I mean, I get your logic, bro. I'm not knocking it. It's just that
you just think the value is high.
I'm just... if someone gets me hype enough, bro, like I said, I'll probably end up doing it for that $20.
I can see that, yeah.
$20.
Yeah.
But it also depends on who I'm letting hit me. That's also going to adjust my prices.
That's fair. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
big old diesel dude.
Yeah, nah, bro. So I'm probably going to sleep after this, so I'm gonna need a little something to make me feel better when I wake up or something. Because nah.
Yeah, facts.
But I've been hit in the face a couple times for free.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm same, but like I don't want that.
Yeah.
I
didn't remember the punch. I remember how I felt afterwards when I woke up.
Yeah.
Out of being blunked up, blacked out. Blacked out. Yeah. I was like, came to it, I was like, why is my face hurt?
Yeah. So it's gonna take a good amount.
Yeah. Okay. Next question.
So anybody want to punch me in the face, just know you better have your money ready.
Hype me up, bro.
And it's dependent on
we might
size.
have to link up to get swap licks. I ain't gonna let you punch me and not pay for it.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm gonna get my lick in. We'll pay each other, and then it'll be free for the both of us.
Like if somebody wants to say, "Oh, I'm not paying you $500. I'll just swing on you," then I get to hit you back. That's part of the deal.
Now we scrapping.
Yeah, that's part of that deal.
Because I'm going to hit you, and then you're going to want to re-hit me.
It costs $500 for me not to swing back.
Right. You paying for my silence.
My restraint.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right, let's get deeper. That was a good one.
Yeah.
All right. If each of your friends was an animal, what animal would they be and why? Okay. You want to pick an animal for me and I'll pick one for you?
I think that's how it goes. Like if each one of your friends was an animal, you're saying what the other your friends are is the animal or whatever, you know?
Well, yeah, that would naturally this would be a bigger group and it'd be like you're this, you're that, you're that, you're this.
Yeah, but we just
and then it's just us. Okay, if you were an animal, I would say. That's a toughie.
Yeah, low key.
I'm trying to think, man.
Dang. Okay.
Suddenly, I can't even think of any animals, bro. Suddenly, I ain't even heard of an animal before.
Just drawing a blank. Like, what?
Yeah.
An animal. Like, I always get the question, you always hear the question, like, what animal would you choose to be? And it's like, a wolf, a lion, or something cool. Yeah. But then you're like, what is someone else, though? Yeah. You ain't going to choose a cool one for them just because. You gotta justify it now.
Yeah, right? Yeah,
you
exactly.
Gotta, and why? Dang.
I'm trying to think of.
Let's see.
I have an animal in mind.
Go ahead.
But I don't want to offend you.
No. I feel the same way.
Okay. I think an armadillo.
Okay.
They resilient. They strong. You know what I'm saying?
They hide away.
But they don't need to smoke. But they'll defend themselves. They'll protect themselves.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I'm going. Okay. And they're small, so we're both short. So.
Yeah. Okay.
What you got?
I was gonna go with a seal.
A seal? Yeah. That's because I'm chunky.
No. It's because you got a playful attitude. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm nice with the beach balls. I'll be like.
Yeah. Sure.
No, go ahead.
No, yeah, like you're just a playful person. Like you're funny. You're comic.
Gotcha.
Comedial. Comedian. Comical. I was like, where? There's a word for this.
Say not that one.
Yeah, I'm going through it. And like you're good for, like with entertainment style stuff. So like literally, okay. I really feel like the seal is like and you got a little, and you happen to have a little tummy,
And I'll be dragging dick on the ground,
Right. Like I don't want to walk today, just rub it. Like it's the reverse dog
it's
scenario.
Like when you gotta stretch your abs out after ab day.
Oh dang!
Just be walking like that, bro.
I've seen dogs do that too.
Me too. I'm
like, why?
They're like itchy or something.
Yeah. Like dog.
That was good. That did not take as long as I thought.
Yeah,
it's like we were both trying to teeter lie. Like, now you a lion.
I didn't want you to take it.
You a lion, bro. Of course you're a lion.
King of the jungle. Yeah. Confident.
Yeah.
You the cowardly lion though.
No. You a giraffe, bro? Come on.
You got that long neck. No, that's my boy Kangas. Yeah, he knows he's a giraffe. We call him Giraffe.
He got a long neck?
No, he just tall.
Oh, okay. Because you said long neck and then you brought it.
He got that bottomless throat.
Damn. That boy swallowed a can of Pringles.
Nah, bro. That dude, he'll swallow the pogo stick, bro.
Damn. Man, speaking of people running into this podcast, bro. What happened this week?
Okay, yeah. So, I don't know if anybody knows. And if we did tell y'all, I'm going to tell you again. So, the plan with the podcast, right?
Oh, we haven't explained this plan.
Yeah, I didn't think we did. That's what I'm saying. If we did, I'm just going to re-explain it.
Yeah.
Mansplain it again.
There you go.
So, the idea was we are not going to actively share this with friends, family, coworkers, X, Y, and Z, or whatever.
Right.
Like sharing it to like your personal Facebook or anything like that, or my personal Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever.
Yeah.
We're strictly going to make the page for the podcast for each platform and then post there strictly. The idea behind that is that we want genuine people to enjoy the content, to enjoy us, and to be active on their own free will, their volition.
Yeah.
We did not want to be like, hey, yo, come follow me to like my friends and family, our friends and family, because then they'll be like following because they know us. They're like, oh, we want to support. We want to, I got you. They might watch a couple of videos, might like some here and there, but they're not like actively engaging with us because they want to. It's just simply because of the connection that they have with us,
which we appreciate. We appreciate you wanting to support, but this is the podcast space is such a specific niche that if you don't like podcasts, you're not gonna like a new podcast.
Yeah, and it's just we don't want you to be a stagnant number, and not in a negative way or anything like that. Yeah. It's just if you're gonna be here, we want you to want to be here.
Yeah.
Not like, oh well, I just want to show you I support you, so I'm gonna follow you and like the first video I see, and then nothing ever happens again. Mm-hmm. Which I'm not saying that you will or won't. Like if you find us and you like the content and stuff, by all means, like and follow. Subscribe, comment, do whatever you want to do.
We don't want you to feel pressured to follow us.
Yeah, or obligated, like because you know us. Like, if I don't follow you, I don't support you. No, that's not how we look at it. We want genuine following, genuine support, and actually, like, having stagnant numbers kind of feels like it doesn't really support us. Mm-hmm. It will support us more if you just hang back if you don't like this content, this kind of stuff that we do. Yeah. Versus if you were to enjoy it and stuff, then by all means, go on and hop on, enjoy the ride, come into the apartment and make yourself at home, kind of like what we've been saying. So anyway, I say all of that to say that there was a certain someone who found our page on the For You page. Yep. And that person was my mom. Which is why she commented on there, Miguel, question mark.
She didn't know about the name change?
Nah, man. Sex change, name change, gender identity, everything's changed since I've seen my mom. Yeah, so in case you don't know, moms, I am still a male, actually. I identify as a man.
Change back.
I don't go by Miguel anymore. We've already talked a little bit about that. Yep. It's Hector out here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, if moving forward, you no longer have your past to call me Miguel, all right?
Dang.
I was a grown man out here, ma.
Revoking it.
Yeah, and if you want to discipline me and spank me, you're going to have to swing hands at this point, because that's what we doing out
Or
here.
just give him $20 and he'll let you punch him in the face.
Or give me $20. Yeah. No reaction, no retaliation. It's just you got a one-sided fight.
Yeah.
For one punch though.
Yeah, just
if another one coming, I'm swinging.
Or you need another 20.
Or yeah.
She just keeps dropping 20s.
Hey, we'll open up a tab. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't fight my mom. She'd lose. So.
Whoa.
No. Anyway, yeah. So my mom found us, and that was really cool.
Obviously, she can still call you Miguel.
Yeah. Nah, she's
grandfathered in.
Yeah, grandmother.
No offense. I don't want to offend.
We get it. Yeah. No. So yeah. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty funny. I even texted her. I was like, "How did you find us?" I was like, because I'm pretty sure I didn't put my number on this one, because I did it at the very beginning. At the beginning, and one of my homies actually ended up following us because of that. Yeah. But I since then removed my number attachment and all the contacts still. Mm-hmm. So I was like, "How'd you find us? Please."
Which is so interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Out of the 700, almost 800 people that viewed that video, my mom was one. Just through scrolling, she was like, "Yeah, I saw the video. It popped up, and like, she saw you, yeah." And was all like, then it flipped over to me, and she was like, "Wait a minute, that's my kid." So I was like, "Oh, that is pretty cool." I've never experienced that, so I was like, I was genuinely interested. Like, how did this happen?
Yeah, I've also never experienced it. I've been posting stuff online for years, and there's never been like somebody running into me just because they're scrolling, and then they're like, I know him. It was the Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's like sees something on the TV and he's pointing at it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was a pretty cool moment. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Man. Yeah. All right, what's next?
Didn't you have a question?
Oh, something about jokes.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah,
the joke thing. So we were talking before the podcast started while we were eating, and it just reminded me this one pet peeve that I had. I've been wanting to say it on the podcast.
On any podcast?
On this podcast.
Oh. You said on a podcast, like you just out here on all
I'm just looking for a podcast.
Hey, put me on your podcast. I got something to say.
I've been trying to say I hate when people make jokes like at your expense for other people. Or like when they're like, everybody's cracking jokes, right? But they make the joke and then they look at somebody else
to get like validation for their joke.
Laugh. Yeah, like I'm like, no, stop that. We not laughing together because you done turned around to old boy over here acting like he's your guy.
Yeah,
I hate that, bro.
So I've actually I'm victim of that back in my earlier days. But also I've witnessed it a lot too. And I think it's more so the fact that they have nothing funny to say that goes along with everything. So they kind of have to, they know something funny about, or something that's like insecure or whatever about somebody. And they'll be looking at you for a moment when they say it.
Yeah.
And then they kind of get that little head tilt to look for the person that they're looking that validation from.
Yeah.
To confirm that they are, in fact, funny or not.
It's like, bro, come on.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing for
I
you.
saw it in middle school a lot.
Yeah.
Like, if I vividly remember, it was a cafeteria room conversation. And one of our boys who was just over here trying to, like put other people down in order for people to laugh with him.
Yeah.
But, like, laugh with him at one of our boys.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like
that's how
cool, you build
man.
Insecurities with people, man. It's like you can't even trust your boys.
It's got bully tendencies to it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Now I'm all for making fun of people. Yeah. In a lighthearted way.
Yeah.
You know.
But like, if I'm making fun of you, I'm looking at you to laugh.
Right. Like, we need to acknowledge your whatever insecurity, whatever, but in a humor context, rather than we're all talking to somebody and then all of a sudden like, no boy over here, you know, and, I say something and you're like, why would you tell this person this? Like they might even be a stranger, right?
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
don't know
it might
him.
not matter, but at the end of the day, it's like, why are you telling folks like that?
Yeah,
like, that's
it's wild.
Or like old stuff too, man. It's like, what?
Yeah,
that's irrelevant, bro. Like,
I hate when that happens. Like, or like when somebody's losing an argument and they're like, "Oh, that's why you lost 5-0 in FIFA against me," and it's like, "What, bro? That has nothing to do." It's like, "Yeah, but I still whooped you." I'm like, what? Yeah, but I'm talking about this, bro.
Yeah, like that now. It's just that tension.
Yeah. And
for them to not feel like they're attacked or losing whatever argument or whatever.
That defense mechanism.
They're like, instead of acknowledging whatever, and I don't know what the conversation could be, right? Where if they're right or wrong, or the other person's right or wrong, they both could be wrong. At the end of the day. But it's just, don't try to deflect.
Yeah.
In order to trying to like justify you being rude, like just for absolutely no reason. So
my vibe.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a little break.
Alrighty, or already?
Yeah, we're 31 minutes in.
Damn. Okay. Where that pizza at? Not for real.
And we're back. And we're back.
Hey, yeah. What's up? UFO and the waves.
All right, what you want to talk about, bro?
It's the UFO and the waves.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm not clever. And I ain't conspiracy theorist or,
What you got? You got something on the docket?
Oh, yeah. So, over this past weekend, there was a family gathering on my wife's side.
Okay.
And one thing came up. I guess he's my brother-in-law. He's not. Anyway, whatever. Regardless, for the sake of simplicity, my brother-in-law. Okay. Right? He got kids, and he was like, "Hey, yo, just so you know, so-and-so got straight A's, and she has earned herself a cell phone."
Oh, nice.
Right. It's a great moment.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, yeah, congratulations. What grade are you in? Like, cause I'm trying to think, like, well, is it really that hard to get straight A's? But I was pretty book smart. So, like, it was never really that difficult in an early age.
Yeah.
But once I hit the 8th grade, was it the 8th grade? 7th grade? 6th grade, maybe even, actually. I don't know, but it was still kind of early on. I got my first C, and that hurt me. I was like, am I dumb? Oh, no. Dang. But nah, you just got to work at it.
Yeah.
Because things changed, and it wasn't that easy anymore. But
yeah.
So I asked what grade, and it was like 7th grade, and I was like, yeah, that was around where my C came into play. So I was like, okay, yeah. That is good. That's good. Yeah. And especially, so they gave me kind of the background is that
I had to go to summer school in 7th grade.
Oh, dang.
So that is where it got hard.
Yeah. I've never done summer school, though.
I've done it twice, my boy.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
And credit recovery my last 2 years.
You're like, it's been a struggle since 7th grade.
Nah, I feel you, though. In the elementary school, too, like, it's like, I was like,
hey, we breezing.
I was like, this is easy. Like, I think I don't even feel like I'm doing the work. It feels like I'm getting by on my good charms.
Like the teacher like me.
Like I think she liked me, dog. But then, yeah,
trying to hit.
6th grade was tough. But I passed 7th grade. A whole new freaking, like, realization. Like, oh, damn, I might
have to do my homework.
I might be dumb or I might be lazy. Teachers keep telling me I'm lazy. And they might be right. They might be on to something.
They've been telling me this for 4 years. Yeah. I'm starting to believe them now.
Yeah. So the charm's not working no more.
Like, yeah, no, they got smart.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, I feel.
Yeah.
7th grade's tough.
I was like, dang, okay. And instead of telling me what grade they were in, I didn't find out until after, like, 3 times of asking, and my wife was the one who told me.
Like, yeah, what grade are they in?
Like, but no, the reason why is because, like, only, like, 2 of us congratulated her.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the problem is that she has a sister that's, like, very close in age.
Ooh.
And I think they might have been born at the same time. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Or, like, a year apart.
Okay.
Right? And so they're like, the dad or the grandpa, he's like, why don't you just give the other one a phone too? You know? Because there's
so invested in this.
Yeah, like, so apparently he's always kind of had like a favoritism to the one that didn't get a phone. Right?
Oh, okay.
So, and they didn't like that way back in the beginning. They kind of, excuse me.
That soda.
Yeah, well, that carbonation coming up. Anyway. So they were kind of they nicked it in the bud because they were like, or nipped it in the bud, sorry. Because they were like, yeah, no, we don't do favoritism around here.
Okay.
Those 2 are just as much your granddaughters as these 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like,
oh, okay, I see.
And like this one there's no favoritism. Like we don't do that in our household. We're not expecting anybody else to treat them that way either.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they've always felt like he had favoritism towards her. So since she wasn't getting a phone, they felt like that was the reason why he got defensive. He's like, why are you doing that? And his argument was, why, if she struggles in, like, academics, why are you punishing her for not getting grades and, like, seeing that her sister's getting something? She might feel kind of a type of way, and she might pull back. You know, like retaliate or whatever, or like even get like almost resentment towards the parents because it said reward for the other one. And then there's also the flip of the other coin. Like this was the kind of conversation that was going on at this house.
Yeah.
Is the other side of that was we're teaching her. This is their argument. I argued for giving the phone.
Yeah.
Right. Don't get me wrong. But I can't, like, positively say or like confidently say like that's the right choice. Yeah. All I can say is, in my opinion, I think that the principles that they're trying to teach are valid.
Logic makes sense.
Yeah, and so that's kind of what leads me into like their argument was that we're teaching them that if you work for it, then you deserve it, you earned it, like that's yours.
Yeah.
So the other one is like they were like we talked to her. She understands it. Now, granted, she could have been like, yeah, whatever, just to get the parents off her back type deal. But either way, they were like, and I wasn't there for the conversation, so maybe she does understand it. Who knows?
Yeah.
But from what they told us, the other one also understands, and so she's going to put in the more effort to get the phone.
Yeah.
Now, I see both sides, but the principle of it was work hard out in the real world because nobody's going to give you anything. You're gonna have to work for it.
Yeah.
But my also on the flip side, as a kid who was a decent child, who was a good kid, right? I didn't get a lot of rewards for being a good kid. My brother got a lot of rewards to try to motivate him to be a better kid. Mm-hmm. So I was doing things that in some people's eyes would be like reward worthy, but I didn't get them. So I kind of had I had a jaded feeling towards him. I'm like, why y'all giving this bad kid? You know, my brother was a hothead, and like we would always fight and stuff. But like I would but outside the house, I would always try to be like respectful, polite, all these other things. And then my brother is like, one time he got in a fight, and my mom was like sharing the video. And then we're told, like, if you get in a fight at school, you going to get a whooping at home.
Yeah.
Like, so you better win, because if not, you're going to get two L's today. Yeah. I'm like, bro, what? Dude, I'll tell you, bro, I can go. Anyway, going back to the original story, right?
Yeah.
So the principle is, teach them now that responsibility and actions are rewarded.
Yeah.
Because out in the real world, they're trying to prepare them for that, right?
Right.
And, like, also understand the whole concept that you could, so if you're gauging their academic, but I was like, I even argued for it, because I was like, well, even in academics, like in school, if you don't have good grades, you can't play sports.
Yeah.
Like you got to work for it. You got to stay in.
Give me a second.
Yeah. What happened? Checking the camera? Yeah. You always do that.
Well, it's not pulling up on my watch, that's why.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. What's good? Is your battery okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, getting back to that, I can see both sides and everything. And, and like, they're like, he was saying, like, well, why don't you just wait until the other one catches up and then give them both the phone? And I was like, okay, well, you're saying if she gets the phone now and she doesn't, then she might pull back, right? But she also might rise to the occasion and meet up, right? We don't know. And I was like, trust your kids that they're going to make the best decision for the kids that they have. That's their children. I was like, regardless of your opinion, this is how they want to raise their kids.
Yeah.
So you can voice your opinion all you want. At the end of the day, unless you can convince them, it's not going to change. And I don't think you are. They're kind of standing on it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, but let's say that they did do it your way. So now you got a kid that's all the way up here, but this one finally gets to here where the phone is. That's the line for the phone. Mm-hmm. Well, this one might just stay with this one, and now you're preventing this one from flourishing.
Yeah.
Because now they're like, well, I only need to I can get by doing whatever she's doing or he's doing. Like the other sibling, whatever the other sibling's doing, I don't have to do as much anymore. And now you kind of taken that away from her. She's like, well, why should I try hard if I'm not going to get rewarded until my slower sibling, like that might be how they look at it. It's my slower sibling, but they might be just slower in this area.
Yeah.
Because right now it's academic, right? But who's to say in sports, like, oh, if you win first place, you might get this. The other one's not playing sports because they don't like to play sports. Well, so I think that what could be a good medium is that wherever their strengths are, get them there and be like, if you reach this level, you can get your phone. Academic wise, she got there. But the other one they're saying is she's not dumb. She's just lazy, work-wise. Yeah. And so I also told them, I was like, they can work with her to get her there. Like, there's no need for her to be, like, resentful or anything like that, as long as they're trying to help her get there.
Yeah.
It's like, get her help her with her homework, like, spend a little extra time. So now that she doesn't have a phone, they're going to be able to give her more attention and focus on her with her academics. So that's a good thing to do, because the grandpa's argument was also the sick person needs medicine, but the healthy person doesn't. And I was like, very true, but her sickness is the academic. Therefore, the medicine is tutoring. It's help on homework.
Yeah.
That's the medicine. The phone is the reward after she's fully healed.
Yeah.
Or, out of her sickness. The other one has reached her peak health, whatever. It's a weird analogy to do in this sense, but that was his analogy, so I had to go with it, But yeah, anyway, I say all that for the one question.
Dang. I thought you were just telling me the story.
No, it was a good story, but it had me thinking, like,
okay,
how were you raised? Like, what principles did you have in your house? And, like, was there one that you kind of would have changed for yourself?
No. Looking back, I thought my dad had the right idea. I think he had the right idea. He let me play all the sports I wanted. Really just wanted to play the one sport. Soccer? But he let me play as much as I wanted. And all he asked for in return was good grades. And I didn't. Not only did I not give him the good grades, I went above and beyond to, like, not even go to school and stuff like that. Like,
terrible kid.
Yeah, no. So, like,
disrespectful.
And I pray my kids don't come out the same way, bro.
And he still let you play the sports.
And he still let me play the sports because to him it was the discipline in sports was important. And I think that's why I think everyone should play a sport. I think it brings a lot of teamwork and just team building and just companionship and social skills.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, looking back, I'm like, damn, you
didn't earn to play sports.
I didn't earn to play. I didn't deserve to play sports. And I really was shitty as a son.
That breaks my heart for your old man.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I'll slap you right now.
$500.
Nah, I'm slapping you. You can swing back at me. I don't care. I'll dodge. I get hit. I'll slap you for your pops. No,
but what if I drop a 20?
Then we can both hit each other. I'm hitting you for free. You can hit me for the 120.
Yeah, but then that way we don't fight after that. You just gotta take the hit.
Yeah. I get you. I know where you're going.
I just didn't want to escalate beyond that.
I'll take one if I have to, but I'm getting.
But I want to get mine back.
Yeah.
Okay. But what about you? What principles did you have? I mean, you kind of spoke about it with. You didn't really get rewarded for being a good noodle. You didn't get no gold stars, no nothing.
You used a good noodle on me?
Yeah.
My own words.
Come on now.
I'm just trying to be a good noodle. Yeah, no, so I always felt that way about that. Like, I felt like I was... Here's my arrogant thought.
Mm-hmm.
I was the perfect child.
Whoo!
Perfect.
That's a strong word.
With the notion that I'm still a kid.
Yeah.
Right? So there are kid things that I'm going to do that all kids do.
Mm-hmm.
But on top of that, I was well behaved in public. I think there might be a couple of times where I wasn't, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But generally, I was quiet. I stayed in my room because I was mainly depressed and sad. Because my family didn't like me.
No, you didn't get rewarded.
Right. Like, I felt like they didn't.
Damn, bro. Your mom finds a podcast, and now you talking.
We talked about this a little bit.
Okay.
She probably doesn't know the depths of it.
You're trying to tell her the things you never told her through this medium. Nah, Mom, look.
Hey, yo. For your next one. No,
so you brought him over here. Who you talking to?
Yeah. No, so, like, I did stay a lot in my room, and I had it rough with my family just because in my mind at the time, I was like, I'm too different from these people.
Yeah.
Like, they were family, but they weren't of the same cloth as me.
Gotcha.
I was more of the hermit. I stayed in. I played video games. I wrote poetry at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was into, emotional music. I say emotional music because it's like rock that's like talking about like depression, sadness,
then through your
anger.
Emo face?
Yeah, but I didn't have the whole emo look.
Like,
so
sorry, I can't be perfect.
Yeah, dude.
Classic.
So
You remember Simple Plan? They sang that Perfect song, and then they sang "Welcome to My Life." You remember that?
That sounds familiar, but you can't throw band names at me because I'm not I don't know artists like that very much. I know songs, and then even then I don't even know the name of the song.
Yeah, if I played the song for you, you probably recognize
it. Yeah, kind of deal. Because there are some songs I didn't know certain artists sang. Or
that happens to me too. Yeah.
But I'm like, I know
I know the song.
Who they are. I know some of their music.
Yeah.
I did not know that was them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So I would say that took a big toll on me because my brother and it was a different scenario too because like my dad and my mom they weren't together. So I stayed with my mom and my stepdad, and I always felt this, and it could have been my part that made it feel this way, but I always felt like there was a separation between me and everybody else because they lived with each other like from the beginning essentially.
Yeah.
And then I kind of just stepped in at the age of 7.
Okay.
That's when I hopped in.
I got a question. We can cut this if you want. But was your stepdad at the time your brother Christian's dad?
No. No. So it was so my brother and me so my dad and my Christian's dad was not in the picture.
Okay.
Right? Our stepdad was someone totally different.
But by the time you got there, Christian obviously was
never knew his dad at this time. Christian didn't know his dad until he was 20-something years old.
So all he knew was your stepdad.
Like recently, yeah.
All he knew was your stepdad. Mm-hmm. You lived with your dad.
Well, we did have a brief time with this other dude that my mom, like after... I mean, clearly after my dad and his dad, there was another guy, and like they had gotten married for a little while or whatever. Yep. I don't know how long because he was just always kind of there in my memory. But I remember them splitting up, and we went with our mom, obviously. So he was kind of like a stepdad, I guess, technically for like a little bit. Mm-hmm. But then after that, I kind of like left with my dad, I guess, and I stayed up there with my dad for a couple of years, I think.
Okay.
And then I came back and I stayed over a trampoline. They had a trampoline, so I was like, I'm gonna kick it here. And my dad left, and then I was like, all right, you know, because he wanted me to go, and I'm like, nah, man, they got a trampoline here. I'm sticking it here, you know. And my brother, all he knew was our stepdad. He's like dad now, you know what I'm saying? Like, he held it down for sure. I've apologized for all the crazy stuff that I did because like he did so much when he didn't have to, and like I've never looked at stepdad's roles as like important or anything like that until I realized like sometimes what they go through. Yeah. If they're good ones. Yeah. If they ain't, y'all suck. Obviously. If you're not good, you suck.
I mean, if you're stepping up to be a stepdad,
and it's
you gotta be a good stepdad.
Yeah, and it's like it's a thin line to walk sometimes because like and it also depends on the mom.
Yeah.
Like how much can you be dad and how much are you stepdad, right? Yeah. Like I think that one thing they did do was stepdad, he was dad in the house. Like that was his role. He had full authority to discipline, to do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that really solidified his role in the house. So like you knew, hey, if he wants to, he can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I would say that was the biggest thing is just that they rewarded my stepbrother, or not my stepbrother. They rewarded my brother a lot. Like he had the Xbox, he had the TV, he had the Nintendo Cube, he had whatever, anything in the PlayStation. And then I even he had a radio. I had to like buy the radio off of him so that I could have one in my room.
That's wild.
Yeah. And I'm like, I had a TV, but I ain't had nothing to hook it up to. It was just, and this is my perspective. So, Mom, you can call me out now that you're out here.
Yeah.
I was an emotional kid growing up. So, like, I very well could have taken a lot of things out of context and like just with my childhood perspective, like my childish perspective.
Yeah.
So yeah, that always had like a bad taste in my mouth, but I definitely outgrew it, and I appreciate everything that my mom, my dad, my stepdad, everybody played in that role, that because I am who I am because of every scenario that I went through, good or bad.
Yeah.
And like all I can say is they did the best they could with what they had, like knowledge wise.
Yeah.
And I appreciate them.
Yeah, man.
To the max.
It's a tough thing growing up. I had a stepmom, and so for me, like, stepmom was never mom, but it was a lot of times where I had to look back, like, swallow my pride and be like, damn, she was right. She's right about this. She's right about that.
Just because she's stepmom don't make her automatically wrong.
Yeah, but, like, you kind of act that way.
No, for sure.
Man, you don't know nothing.
Yeah, one thing I did do that I really, I won't say I regret, because like without it, that everything wouldn't have played out the way it was.
Yeah.
Or the way it did. But was that one time my mom was like, I had asked, I was like, hey yo, can I go stay the night at my friends? I think it was stay the night or hang out with them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, you gotta ask your dad. So I was like, well, can I see your phone? And she's like, what you mean? Might need my phone. Your dad? And I'm like, nah, he's not my dad. You said call my dad, so I'm gonna call my dad. She said, boy, if you don't get
How old are you?
Oh, man. I was in 6th, 7th grade. 6th or 7th grade because we was in Haskell.
Okay.
Haskell, Arkansas.
I thought you said high school with a thick-ass country accent. We was in Haskell. We was just in Haskell.
I kind of heard it. Haskell. No.
I was like, I never heard him talk like that.
No, Haskell.
Yeah, no, high school.
Nah, boy. I'll slap the country out your mouth. What you
I was like 7th grade in high school. What are you talking about?
In the South, we do things a little different. So yeah. Hey, so I did that a couple of times, kind of thinking like, you know, he's not my dad.
Yeah.
He's not my dad. Stop calling him that. And maybe my dad may have put that in me because, like, my dad would be like, no, I'm your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd go and I'd talk and I'd be like, my dad. And he'd be like, no, I'm your dad.
Yeah.
He's your stepdad. Like, defining his place in my life, you know? And, like, whether you're right or wrong, I understand it now.
Yeah.
Since I have a kid and he's with his mom and, you know, they have a whole nother family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
You've become your father. Dun, dun, dun.
Yo. So, yeah, but, like, with my stepmom, also, I don't look at her as mom because she was there so late.
Yeah.
In the game. So, like, yeah, she never played the motherly role, but she was always super nice. Hey, you want to eat? I got you. There was one time, though, me and my brother were making a lot of noise. She came in and was like, y'all better shut it down. Okay. It's like, we ain't know her, like, when she's angry type deal, so we don't know what to expect. We're like, all right.
Oh, you and what brother?
Huh?
What brother?
Christian.
You and Christian?
We were staying at my dad's place.
Yeah.
Because my dad loved my brother. Another thing that I didn't like.
Like, well, he ain't even your son.
Right. He treated him better, but it was also, I understand now, it's because he wasn't like his son. Because like, he had to try to show him more love. And, like, my dad never showed me love.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like when you think, oh, this person works with family, so he's got it good. But it's like, no, working with family is like
the
worst because now they could talk to you however they want. Oh, my uncle used to talk to me crazy when I was working construction, bro.
Oh, it's always construction. Yeah, construction fan, bro. You know what? PTSD, yeah. Hold on. I didn't expect this conversation, but out of all that. Okay, so yeah, that was a longer topic than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, plus I had the story to go along with it.
Yeah, long setup, bro.
Yeah, man. I only bring the good stuff, man.
All right, well, I think it's time for the Would You Rather. So
we get to
before we wrap up this episode, let's Would You Rather it up.
All right, so. You mind if I start it off?
Well, let me explain the rules real quick. If this is your first time watching this, this Would You Rather website kind of gives a percentage of what people have voted on. And our goal is to agree on one and pick the one with the higher percentage. If we do that, we get a point.
Nah.
If we don't get a point. We're trying to get all 5.
We have yet to get all 5.
We have yet to get all 5. If we get all 5, we're done doing this. That's what you said
last time. It is what I said. Dang.
All right, let's go.
These are so fun.
Get it.
Okay, so would you rather have a car that can drive underwater?
Oh, we've done this one.
We did do this one.
Let's skip it.
And I'm pretty sure they picked a car that could fly.
It doesn't matter if we get it wrong. But yeah, they did.
Yeah. Okay, next.
All right, get it.
Okay, here we go. So would you rather have to scream as loud as you can before starting every conversation, "I'm a leprechaun"?
Oh, no. I don't want to do that.
Or would you rather have to smack every person you have a conversation with and call them an idiot? I'm going to go with slapping them and calling them an idiot.
Really?
Yeah, I'll slapping everybody. I don't care.
I don't want to go with that.
Oh, just
kidding. I'd rather go with the I'm a leprechaun.
Just because you're a pacifist, bro.
Well,
nah.
Just think about all the people you talk to, though.
Yeah.
Your wife.
Slapping them.
Your daughter.
Slapping her.
Your son.
Slapping her. You saw the video, right? With at the birthday party?
Where he's slapping everybody? Yeah.
That's me.
Your boss.
The police. Everybody.
I don't know,
Equally.
Bro. Anybody could get it?
Yeah.
These hands are rated E for everybody?
Yeah. We're creating dominance in every conversation.
I don't know, bro.
But now, that doesn't mean that they can't slap back and start with the idiot thing either.
Yeah, but I think your day is just going to be busy, bro, because now you're fighting with everybody you run into.
It's okay. If I have to, that's what I have to do.
Okay, but
I can't live. If I don't do it, I die.
But how bad? No, you can also scream as loud as you can before starting every conversation and say, "I'm a leprechaun." Why not do that?
That's lame.
What do you mean that's lame?
The other one's more exciting.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, nah.
I don't believe that you're about that action as much as you're projecting here.
What you talking about, bro? This is it. What I would rather. I would much rather slap people and call them an idiot. Now, I wouldn't. I don't. That don't mean I don't want to.
But this is if you had to do one, you would. The
world don't know that I had this option,
bro. You going to church and smacking everybody up at church? The pastor getting smacked up.
Hey, look, if this was a world where this had to happen,
they would understand.
The Bible would have it already in there. That's all I'm saying. They gonna know why I'm slapping and saying you an idiot.
You're 100% on this.
It's biblical.
You're 100% on this.
I'll go with the leprechaun thing, but I would much rather.
You feel very strongly about slapping people.
I really do.
So I'll roll with you.
All right, do it.
All right.
Yeah, they do it.
All right. I don't want
to see how many pacifists and aggressors there are.
I don't want to scream I'm a leprechaun, but it is the lesser of two evils because I don't want to smack my wife.
But they're gonna know that this is what you have to do.
All right, let's see. Going with smacking everybody, and we didn't get the point, bro.
That's good.
Okay, so it was 45% to smack people, 55% to scream I'm a leprechaun.
We had more pacifists in the world that have answered this question.
Yeah, all right. Number 2.
I wanted to make sure we keep doing this.
Clearly. Number 2, would you rather you can fly, but only in the cardinal directions, cannot
north,
go
south, east,
up
or west,
or down 15. Oh, you cannot go up or down. You're 15 feet above the ground. Or you can teleport, but only within 1 mile radius. Within a 1 mile radius.
Wait a minute.
Teleport?
Hold up. Look up cardinal directions. Is that only north, south, east, and west?
I'm pretty sure.
Not northeast, not northwest, southeast, southwest. I want to know specifically what we talking here before I start making my decision. I need an educated decision.
The cardinal directions are the 4 main directions on a compass: north, south, east, and west. Yeah. So you can only fly.
It says main directions. Are there sub-directions?
No, they are the 4. It's saying that they are the 4 main directions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's the cardinal directions or the cardinal points.
So you got to...
So wait, so how do you start flying? If you can't go up...
No, so once you can rise up to 15 feet and then you're stuck there.
Then you're stuck there.
Until you have to descend.
Okay.
But you can't fly moving while you're going up or down.
Okay.
Right? Until you hit the 15 foot or you hit the ground. That's the only time
so
you
you're
can
basically
move.
like...
Yeah, your grid paper, your snake.
Mm-hmm.
Snake,
yeah.
That's it. Your snake
15 feet
flying
above the ground.
So now I want to know, what's the speed of flight?
Okay, let's pick one.
Probably as fast as a human body can potentially take. You're not going as fast as a jet, yeah?
I was saying as fast as you can run.
I'm teleporting.
I always thought that flying would take as much effort as jogging. So like, yeah, I would go teleport 1 mile at a time. That's fine.
Yeah, 100%. That's still faster than flying.
Yeah.
Because I can't run a mile that fast.
Yeah,
I'm at least 7.5, 8 minutes.
Yeah, same. No, I was just about to say that.
Let me see your watch. Bring up your history on your mile.
I ain't even. It's been a minute. But it's around there. 7.5, 8,
9,
10.
Okay, all right. Let's go with the teleport.
And easy dub.
83%.
17% for flying. Y'all stupid. All right, get him, bro.
All right, would you rather?
We done this one?
Huh? Oh yeah, we did. Dang.
Yeah, I knew that was bound to happen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, get him.
Wait a minute. Can you double check the recording for me?
Yeah.
Let me make sure that's actually doing the sound. Okay.
Yeah, I just changed screens.
Yeah, it was so drawn out. It looked flat for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. So then. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Would you rather have the most epic entrance whenever you arrive? Sorry.
Okay.
Or would you rather have the most epic goodbye whenever you leave?
I'm going entrance.
You want people to know that you've arrived, and you don't care if they know if you leave.
Yeah, because like if it's gonna be an epic goodbye,
you need to be somebody.
Well, no, I feel like it's gonna be a longer goodbye, and I got places to go.
Valid. I'm gonna go with that. That's simple.
Yeah.
You convinced me 100%.
I like it.
I didn't even have goodbye as a thought, but I really don't now.
Yeah. All right. Epic entrance it is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, 63%.
Yeah. Good job.
Oh boy. All right. Was this number 4?
Yeah.
Would you rather?
Oh, we done this one.
We've done this one. Was this one right?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. We're wrong. All right. Come on, man. Would you rather be able to clone anyone's voice for yourself or be able to clone anyone's face for yourself? I'm leaning towards voice.
Why?
Just feel like you could get popular off impressions and stuff. You know, or voice acting would be really good. You know, like there'd be some gain there. Cloning somebody's face
could get you anywhere,
but it's just the face. Like how I'm gonna look like LeBron James at 5'3", 5'4".
Nah, you 5'3", boy.
5'4".
You've exposed yourself.
5'4.5". I mean 5'3.5".
No,
but I got shoes on, so it puts me at 5'4".
You're at 5'3" because of the fact that that's what you originally said, and normally your first option is always right. You know how the test taking goes. If you second guess yourself,
I'm 5'3".
There we go.
And a half.
Acceptance.
And a half.
Yeah, but you rounded down.
And the hair makes it.
Nah, you rounded down, so like even in your mind, half isn't enough.
All right. I'm 6'2". Let's go.
But I'm thinking if you clone in someone's face, your skin tone or whatever would also go along with that, no? That would just.
But even if the skin tone goes, like we're cloning somebody who's clearly taller than us, bro.
But it doesn't matter. It's still going to be in proportion with your body because it's still the size of a face.
So what would you use it for?
I don't know. Clearly you look like this person, right?
Yeah.
So if you say that and they do a biometric scan, you getting in. You can even unlock their phone.
You can unlock their phone. I'll give you that.
But also, you can be like, I'm LeBron James. I look like LeBron James. They're going to be like,
why are you half his size?
I don't know.
I get like this in between seasons, man. You got to save the hype for when you need it.
I shrug over the weekend.
They put me in a dryer.
I'll be back in for the game, though.
Yeah.
March Madness coming up.
That yoga really just gets me.
I get compressed throughout the day. Like, whatever. No. I think that the cloning the face will get you into places, though.
It won't.
Because it's got to be somebody that's, like, who's important, but, like, it doesn't matter what the size is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to, if you look like that person, that person's probably going to question their belief of that. But I'm like, yeah, I look taller on TV. You know what I'm saying? Camera add, like, 2 feet.
They just use Apple boxes every time.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I'm not sold on it. Like, I'm only allowed to, like, clone Kevin Hart's face, Cat Williams, Rey Mysterio, but he got a mask, so I could do that anyway.
All right. No, actually, I was leading more towards the voice anyways, because you could call as someone.
Make reservations and stuff.
Not even that. Be like, hey, yo, so this person's coming through. So when you show up as you, they've already been told, and you can just do you as you.
Yeah,
that's why I was thinking the voice, but I was trying to find the argument for the face.
You could even do like voice cameos.
Yeah,
just be like, oh no, I was just talking to my boy LeBron James. I'm stuck on this LeBron James thing.
You really want to be LeBron James?
I really want to be LeBron James.
I want the height, the skills.
Yeah. The money. Yeah. But yeah, like, I'm just talking to my boy LeBron James. I'll tell him to say hi. LeBron James. I'll tell him to say hi. I'll call him next time. It's boom. In there. Yeah. Now you're the most popular person.
Hey, yo, we got a famous person calling in right now. It's just you. Yeah. Over there talking on the phone to the radio or the podcast.
We got somebody on the podcast. What's up? We got Kevin Hart in here. All right, well, we're going. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think the voice is good. What?
Oh, my.
People went with clone anyone's face. 52.
They probably are assuming that you're taking their body shape, too. Like, you're taking their appearance versus their voice. I'm almost guaranteeing you that's the way that they're choosing that one.
If it was saying, like, clone, like, your entire self into somebody else, I would have picked that.
I'm thinking that's what they're thinking.
But I don't think that's it. That's definitely not what it said.
Either way, I still want to be me. I would still use the voice in order to let me do what I want to do.
But, like, also they specified face, so, like...
Yeah, hey, bro,
no, can I get this thought out?
Nah.
Can I talk?
I know what you're saying.
Okay, what am I going to say?
No, I'm just saying, I know what you're saying.
I know, but I just want to offer another.
Okay. Oh,
so,
goodness. Dramatic.
So let's say I make my face look like Kevin Hart's, right?
Yeah. Just
the face, but my hair stay the same. That's going to look weird, bro. It's going to be like when Dave Chappelle used to do those skits where he was a white man.
Oh.
And he used to put the wigs on.
Yep. No, for sure. But that's what I'm saying. They had to have been thinking it's more than just the face.
They were wrong, but yeah.
I get you. The wording's right there. Yeah. They're not. They're trying to think of the best case scenario for themselves.
Yeah.
They're justifying their answer.
Let's get the last one. Where are we? We're 2-2. 2-2.
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
Because of you. Anyway, so would you rather wrestle an alligator or wrestle a bear? I'm going with the alligator, my boy.
I'm also thinking alligator.
Dundee did it.
No, don't get me wrong. I ain't
Steve
winning.
Irwin did it.
I ain't winning either of these.
Sure you will. You have a better chance with the alligator, I think.
I'm not a wrestler, bro.
But you want to be.
No, that's different kind of wrestling. That's different. You remember you was telling me? I was just telling Claudia today that you wanted to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Do you remember that? You told me that once.
Oh yeah.
You wanted to get into
like martial arts.
You wanted to just take like a class of like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I was like, that makes sense for him, but I'm not really a wrestler like that. Like, I wanted to do boxing, just to get like cardio up and kind of get the reflexes in motion, just in case.
You can do that. They have like videos for like shadow boxing or like even boxing drills as HIIT workouts.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, but Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I don't know if I could.
Yeah, there's grappling and stuff involved.
Yeah. So like, I don't know if I would win against a gator.
Well, what about a bear? You think you got a better chance with a bear?
No, definitely. That's what I'm saying. I'm not winning neither of them.
Yeah, but which one do you think? My thing is like you would have a better chance.
Yeah.
With the alligator, or last longer at least.
I'd get a better grip of the alligator. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you're grabbing the bear's leg, and I mean, but either way, that's not gonna stop the bear.
Not doing much.
You're just holding on. Yeah, okay. He mauls you to death.
They're gonna power bomb me so quick.
So
I'll put that bear in a figure 4 leg lock, boy.
Yeah, no, the man or the bear, man. I mean, the alligator or the bear.
The man or the bear.
That was the joke.
Mystical said, if you ever see me fighting in the woods with a bear, help the bear.
Yeah.
So.
Alligator.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to Florida.
Did we win?
Yes, sir.
66% for the alligator, 34% for the other one, the bear. That was disrespect.
Be mute.
Stop reading ahead, bro. You're supposed to close your eyes.
Bro, it wouldn't even pop that one up next time.
That's
well,
true.
Maybe, most likely it won't. Statistically speaking, it's got a low chance now that I've seen it. So,
well, I think that's a wrap.
Yeah, I think that's the end of that. So, let's go ahead and close this all out. We appreciate y'all coming in.
Yeah.
Go ahead, put your shoes on, get your jacket on, and get on the road. Get out the door. Make sure you lock it. We appreciate you for tuning in. Comment, like, subscribe, share. If there is anything that you have to say about any of the topics and stuff that we talked about, please go ahead and interact with us. Let us know what your thoughts are.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Mom. And yeah, we appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah.
That's it. Peace.
Peace.